Hello and welcome back to Esoteric Ebb. We are at the end of our first day, and there is only one new thing in our session notes. There is that weird masked assassin. You have no clue who has it out for you, but somebody does. So yeah, our big thing from last time is that somebody wants to kill us. We're not sure who they are, but somebody wants to do it. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, we're going to jump right in. And this is also going to be a shorter episode due to reasons. But one thing that we can do immediately upon starting is we can do our class conflict one. Let's take root. They must have realized by now. You're not just some government goon. You are. Of course not. I'm the Cleric. So class conflict is we now have a solid class. I am the Cleric. That's right. The one and only Norvik's protector and hero of the downtrodden. The Cleric. This is your calling, your duty, your life. Since you joined the Earthguard to make sense of this unruly life of yours, it is your calling. This is where you found your zealotry, your love for this city, your meaning in life. I'm going to feel clerical. And so on. Tell me more about the Cleric. With that name as your pride, you will keep going. Through divine sacred magic. The Cleric. Your healing spells are increased by an extra proficiency. Your heals can also be increased by your strength modifier instead of your wisdom modifier if it is higher. Oh, okay. That's kind of nice. Also, very happy we didn't go for a wisdom strength build as I was half thinking about when we were doing character creation, because that would have been horrible, given that they appear to be exact opposites. But anyway, I'm ready to make a decision. I'll have the Cleric. Out of my many decisions, I'll have the one available to me. Oh yes. Say it. I'm the Cleric. Earth be blessed, you are. I feel like I found myself. Okay, so that's why I don't remember what the quest was for this one, because it was our class conflict quest, as in which one, as in which class we were going to be. That makes perfect sense to me now. So what else have we got? We got so many quests going right now. So we have these ones. So River Takey, Crypt Keeper. There's a powerful spellcaster named Bondival down there. Okay. Updated on the first day, 0 hour, 0 minute. Okay. So we must have got that one very early. Then Cult Hit. Yeah, somebody's trying to kill us. And these all link to something that we don't know. Okay. Interesting. We have to fix our spell book, so we have to find a service who can rebind it for us. Convince Neeson to teach us primal magic. We've got the tombs, yeah, where we've got to get a symbol of the sun or lack thereof, the shrine, and report back. Yeah, we can do that one. We have the conversations with the pillar. Get a date, a real date. Good luck. Well, that's going to be difficult for us. Okay. So, we have to ask who people are voting for. We've currently asked 6 times. At least 20 times or 10. Okay. So 10 times and we can get that one done. Copper Press Fever. You should find the location of a copper press and the name of the secret editor. Okay. Crown collection, coin capture, cash kidnapping. There are many ways to describe it. Get rich or die trying. The only way to do this is obviously to get the milk delivery gig. Try checking around Water Lane in the morning. So this one triggers in the morning, so we should probably go to Water Lane in the morning in order to get a milk delivery job. Of course. This is your party preference, okay. The tea shop that blew up is the main quest, and then these are things that go off from it. So you do not have permission to enter the tea shop. Except I guess I never got permission technically, that's true, so that one might just forever stick there. Find the owner of the tea shop, who's a birdman. Elf died from the fire instantaneously. Dragon of Tolstad we completed, did not give us a feat afterwards. And the Star Witness, so we have to find Frank, son of Frank. Okay. Well, alright then. I think it's time for us to go to bed. So that's what we're going to do. There it goes. First day on the job. You did good. Well, you did well. Good is for the gods. Before you lies a bedroll. Can I go to sleep now? Yes, your body is weary. A little nap might be good for you and your manhood. Why do I have to sleep? If you stay awake for more than 48 hours, you will die, which is not good for your physical health. You should go to bed now. Okay, cool. No, really, what is this thing? You're unsure. It doesn't look like a bed. Leather-bound and filled with ox clippings. Somewhat soft. A bedroll. I see! Like one of those things adventurers use when sleeping on a journey. Yes. A real man can sleep anywhere, including this rugged piece of rug. At least there's no snoring here. Remember the barracks? Alright, I'm going to lie down and take a long rest. Staying within the confines of the guard tower, you successfully spend 8 hours on your long rest. That has many implications that might not be the case. No need to roll any encounters. You've had enough for one adventuring day. Now let's see. No need to roll any encounters. Okay, so if we're not in the guard tower, then okay. Getting into the tea shop on day 1, that's impressive. Smart move, talking things out with the dwarves. Let's hope you can keep things civil moving forward as well. Okay, we're getting some compliments. And sorry about letting you stumble into the city below. I'm just surprised you made it out alive. Oh, that's good. Though considering you waltzed right into that gelatinous cube, let's just say you're real lucky to be alive. But now for the far more mysterious question. Who killed the elf? More importantly, why? Ooh. Also, Etir is here. That's cool. But yeah, it definitely implied that if we slept somewhere that wasn't the guard tower, we might not get 8 hours. Day 2, March 23rd, 27 PE. Your muscles strain as the second day begins. Imagine having 24 HP and also imagine having every single check not have a -4 or sorry, like a +4 on it in terms of its DC. It's incredible. This game is going to feel easy. Maybe. I don't know. Today you need to gather more evidence. This mystery will not solve itself. Well, I fell asleep quickly for once. Because you are and were exhausted. I have the weirdest dreams. You do not remember them. Fragments, whispers, a voice that isn't yours. New city, new tower, new bedroll, new-ish. You'd be a little scatterbrained. It is what it is. Okay. Well, I'm not feeling too good. You should go to bed earlier. Oh yeah, it is like 1:45. That's like quite late. Like a man. Or sleep would help. Perhaps tomorrow. Question, who cares if I actually complete this mission or not? Your patriarch, for one. There are rumors that the Law Lord is putting a lot of pressure on your superiors. Law Lord, the magistrate handling judiciary rulings, stockades, archiving, culture, the Earth Guard, as well as anything esoteric, currently held by Swentil Ilmikan in the Palace District. Stockade, the great prison dungeon of Norvik, comprised of a large section of the part of the city below that lays beneath the palace, refitted to be used for modern rehabilitation and confinement of all types of convicted criminals. If you cause trouble, if you don't handle this, there will be trouble. Even more so than last time. Last time? You just didn't handle it with style. Next time will be different. Okay, I'm gonna start my day. Do you feel it's weird to say good morning? The porcelain spectre does not turn to face you as you approach. She appears to focus on her work, a series of floating pieces of paper with her many eyes. Hi there, I'm the Cleric. Who are you? We say to the person we've met before. I am Etir, she states to you, yet her mouth does not move. If you would question your devotion to being a cleric, telepathic communication. Not really an introduction, more of a checklist of etiquette. Speaking with this ethereal creature is unnerving. I saw you last night, right? Yes. Wow, careful around this one. She's a charmer. The Celestial appears to focus on her work, a stack of many, many documents with her many eyes. There is no acknowledgement of your presence in her many, many eyes. I hadn't noticed before. I thought this was like a flower thing, but no, those are eyes. Oh, that is creepy. None of them are looking at you. What are the odds? I am busy. Busy with what? Notes. Do you need help with that? I do not require assistance, Cleric. Hey, look at that. It's a DC 13. This would have been a DC 17 previously. Anyway, what's it like being an angel? No response. Can you fly or just float? Oh, glancing at her broken wing. The wing twitches to the side. You have the impulse to touch the wing. Maybe you can mend it, make it work again. Do not. Really, don't. What? I'm not doing anything. The Celestial does not even look at you, despite having so many eyes. You, live like this? Some of her eyes actually turn to stare at you. Nothing wrong with a little mess, just means she's focusing on the right stuff. If you can't get around, that's your fault. Yes, Cleric, this is my base. I thought you might be a bit more orderly, being an angel and all. Why? Her eyes snap to you. Celestials are supposed to be aligned towards lawfulness. Her behavior seemed orderly. Just the vibes I got. She does not respond. She does not seem to care about your comment. Can you cast spells? She just keeps working. Most Celestials have innate magical abilities. She can sear you. Burnt flesh, burnt soul. Yeah, that is a little bit odd given that we're investigating a large fire explosion that must have been done by a high-level spellcaster. But at the same time, we think it was a necklace of fireball, which might not need a high-level spellcaster. But anyway, do you really see out of all those eyes on the halo? All her eyes focus on you for 1 second. You feel it deep in your bones. I can't just ask her about Earth, right? That depends. Do you think she would respect you for daring to ask such a question? A man would dare. A true man. Besides, discussing Earth should never be off limits with anyone. Alright, I'm gonna muster up the courage to ask her about Earth. New day, same old dice rolls. You clench. The angel's presence causing you to shake. The body does not hold. It cannot stand her overwhelming aura of divinity. Could be that she's a hot woman. Or the divine aura. Either or, really. I'm gonna shake and also shiver. Cleric, I am busy. Move on. You must try again later. This is important. Oh, okay, bye. Well, that's important. Now, I do have a question. Snell asked us to meet him in the morning. This is not the morning. Do you think he's going to notice? I think there's a chance he notices. Right, down this way, down this way. Get down here. I think there's a quicker way to get where I want to go. Is that a shop up there? Or are you just like some guy? Ooh, you are some guy who might also be a shop. Okay. Lots of things we could click on. Not going to do any of that right now. All the way over here. We got to go to Water Lane. Oh, wait, I have to go to Water Lane in the morning to get my milk job, but it's not the morning. Even though we've just woken up, it's like middle of the day. We're not going to get a milk job in the middle of the day. Oh, are you crazy? We got to get up early for that. Snell? You around somewhere? Oh, hey Snell. What's up? Ah, good afternoon, Cleric. The goblin gives you a questioning look. Ready to head out? Ah, a bit later than I usually get started, but yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Hello. I'm going to leave now. We could report in with her, but I'm not going to do that. Now, we do have a check with you, right? Which will be 4 easier than it was. The elf looks you up and down as you approach. Human. Okay, I'm going to show my primal attunement first of all. We have advantage against elves. She finds us reasonable. We clenched and we tried once. We have a DC 10. We do have a -3, which makes it about the same as the con check we just failed. But advantage means we roll twice and takes the higher option, which is good. Incredible. How could you do such a thing? To prove attunement requires years of training. You perhaps done a few exercises in your spare time and you've read about druidic magic, but perhaps you can try anyway. I have to try. You focus your mind on the nature around, the life, the decay, the funny looking mushrooms, but you cannot sense it, nothing. Magic is hard. Sure is. Maybe if I start clenching. You move from mind to muscle. No, you're barking up the wrong tree. You keep clenching. Pressure. Pain. Perhaps this was a foolish choice. Ouch. But pain can be a good teacher. Perhaps you've learned something here. Nope, didn't get any easier. We found an elf in a tea shop. You know what? No. Maybe. You know what? Sure. Be bold. A man would be bold. We found an elf in the tea shop. One of your friends? You. Her normally wide smile fades. An Elam, I presume. I do not consort with their kind. Afraid I cannot help you in any way apart from offering you a free piece of advice, a tip if you will. Please do. She makes a coughing-ish sound. Tread carefully. The roots of Elam grow far and deep. They will strangle you, given the chance. Do not anger the Mender's shadow. The Mender, a common way to refer to Elam the Mender, a goddess who established the Elam Empire. She was kind of a big deal before she died last century. I don't understand. Her smile returns. They do shady business. If the tea shop is their fault, you cannot do much. So be careful just in case. Got it, I'll be careful. Good. Good. Okay, well, time to leave. Let's go this way. I feel like we should explore the town in the day. That seems like a thing that would be good to explore during the day because people are awake during the day. I know. Shocking concepts I bring before you. Was that shiny? Something was shiny here. Oh yeah, also, did I ever go here? I don't think so, right? No? A bucket. Increases my strength, lowers my wisdom. Let your faith guide you. What does this do? Charisma dexterity. Well, it's a bit difficult to move in, but what if, instead, I had a bucket? A classical tool showcasing human ingenuity. Carries water well, any liquid really. Is indeed as adaptable as humanity itself. Incredible. It's obviously a helmet. Yes. That looks much better now. I wished I grabbed the apple. Thank you. Okay. Whoa, you're just straight up a shop. Behold. Arn, the kiosk kid. That's actually a really good roll. Human Earthfolk, level 1 child worker. Okay. Kid's working his ass off, getting that bread. He must be doing that optional weekend school. He'll go far in life with that attitude, but that fire under his ass must be lit by something fierce. He's a jumpy fellow, a survivor, type of kid that's used to making it on his own. Okay, well. Hello.
Huh?
Hello there, sir. The kid behind the counter taps a pile of newspapers. You a postie? Postie. the reader of the Norvikian Post. Posty, nickname for someone who reads the Norvikian Post. Okay. I read magazines. Great, we got a bunch. Do you like fiction? Tall Tales of Terrible Tombs? Tall Tales of Terrible Tombs, magazine containing short stories about adventures around the coast. Or maybe the Weekly Homestead if you're looking for a new place. Weekly Homestead, magazine containing information about living spaces as well as a lot of ads from landlords. I'm not going to say that, mainly because I have no idea. Let's say I like fiction. Same. There's so much shit out there, though, it's hard to know what's decent. The kid looks distraught. Never mind. Welcome to Pillar Kiosk. How can I help you today, sir? He looks around. Do you want to buy something? I have questions for you. Questions about what? Cleric questions. Okay. He looks down the road. Not much traffic lately, so sure. If my boss shows up, you gotta buy something, though. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of things I could buy. Can you just tell me the news? The boy stares at you. So here's the thing, we sell newspapers here. If I just tell you the news, we won't get any money. Are you a partial owner in this business? No. Only your boss loses on this exchange. I suppose. Well, let's fuck him together, you and me. Arn stares at your outstretched hand. He glances back and forth for a moment before a smile spreads on his face. Yeah, fuck him. Arn grabs your hand and shakes it. You manipulated this kid like he was a pile of wet clay. Good kid, now about the news. The kid grabs a copy of the Post and starts reading. Sad, would have been more fun if he grabbed news in Norvik. That one's mostly rumors and sensational bullshit. It's great. News in Norvik, the second biggest newspaper in the city. Free Strider aligned, infamous for their gossip and lowbrow journalism. Election week, 5 parties above exclusion limit. Polling shows the Nationalists ahead at 40%. The Free Striders and Asgalis being behind at 20 each. The Arcanists and Agrarians are holding out just above the limit around 5% each. These polls are mainly done in rich areas, you know, the human areas. Good, the city stands strong. The party of Norvik still won't comment on the missing paladin. Missing paladin? This Gorm Skaldaman fellow's been gone for months at this point, but here's the drama. He was last spotted heading down into the city below. Maybe he's stuck fighting undead or something. Or maybe he's dead, you know, after having fought some undead or whatever. A perfect place for a paladin. He stares at the bottom of the page. Apparently, the party of Norvik is going to hold the election without him on the official list of members. The Lord Patriarch Akisam cannot be reached for comment, it says. Patriarch Akisam, the head of the state of Norvik and leader of the party of Norvik. He is an old man and is not involved in campaigning. He runs the city from the palace. So Food Lord Trollmord will now head the list, and Coin Lord Darrow will be number 2. I wonder how that'll go. Food Lord, the magistrate handling agriculture, fishing, city stockpiles, rural communities, poor laws, food safety standards, and organizing festivals, currently held by Urkaval Trollmord in the Vargby district. The Vargby, one of 5 districts in Norvik, located in and around the Great Steam Pit in northwestern Norvik. Great Steam Pit, the GSP, as they call it. It's a big hole that's always hot, from magic dragon fire or something. The same type that kept this the burned coast hot. The dwarves built homes in and around it. Makes up the entire district of the Vargby. Too bad for Lord Gorm. Unless he's found before the actual election day, of course. Lord Gorm, the last anointed paladin of Earth. One of the original faces of the party of Norvik. He went missing months ago, and many believe he has abandoned his post. If you head down into the city below, you should look for him. Yes, I should. I will find this legendary paladin. Nice. Anyway, he mutters and turns the page. Ascalist rallies held all over the city. There's an op-ed about how the chant is being printed illegally and needs to be stopped. If anyone knows the location of the printers used in producing the chant, please inform your nearest Free Strider office immediately. They can't do that. It's illegal to print things without a license. It is? Huh, didn't know that. He turns the page. The Agrarian Party has lost almost the entire working class vote. Over half the city guards are giving official support to the green cause. A shame. A shame. Yeah, the Agrarian Party seems to be out of the race more or less, along with the Arcane Circle and the Conversational Lobby. Or the Conservational Lobby. The Arcane Circle, a tiny political party seeking a return to Arcanist rule and mediocracy. They're treated as a joke mostly, but there are a handful of wizards and noblemen who support it still. Ah, so now it's a three-way tie from what I can see. The latest poll shows 36% to the Party of Norvik, 20% to the Revolutionary Freestriders Party, 24% to Ascal Workers' Party. Ah, nationalists are in the lead, eh? Good to hear. The kid starts flipping the rest of the pages. Right, that's it, I guess, but, interesting. What? No, I realized there's no mention of the tea shop yet. Guess they're keeping it out of the news cycle. Who is? The city, I guess. That's all the news. You want more info, you gotta buy one. That's enough. You hear anything about assassins in Tolstad? He shrugs. Nothing comes to mind. I mean, there's always a bunch of weirdos running around the city below, you know? What about iron masks? The kid stares at you. That's, yeah, I heard that before. Tell me. It's like only rumors, yeah, right? But there's this group of angry people in the city ranks. They wear iron masks, apparently, and they fight against corruption. You know, like dark vigilantes. What are they mad about? Taxes? No, it's more like anti-Free Strider stuff. Understandable. They do sort of take over everything. Sounds like a magazine story. Yeah, it's unreal. But like I said, probably just rumors. Or is it? Interesting, thanks for telling me. No problem. What do you know about this tea shop? Except that it exploded? That part is pretty obvious, so yes. I was here, you know. Saw it with my own two eyes. I'm gonna look over my shoulder towards the tea shop across the street. I heard it too, definitely heard it. Walk me through it. Okay, I set up the kiosk at dawn. By noon, the morning rush had calmed down. I remember the bike rack was full. Waterlane workers mostly commute to Newbridge and Flotilla, but the halfway bridge does see a fair share of bikers every day and night. But by noon, it was pretty dead, which is great. Less work for me. Also no dead in the streets. That too, sure. I hid in the back. Thought it was a, you know, attack. It was. How loud was it? Super loud. And shaky too, I almost fell over. What about the fire? Felt the heat, even all the way over here. It was like, the kid gestures a large sphere for you. Really weird fire, then, he mutters, shrinking the size of his imagined sphere. Weird? Gone in an instant. Weird fire? Yeah, it was like... Look, it's gonna sound really weird. I like weird. It was blue. Blue fire indicates extreme temperatures. But only for a split second. When it looks again, the whole building was on fire, but it was like normal looking fire. So, I might have just imagined it. Did the fire speak to you? Like, he stares at you. Like a conversation? No, like a divine message or something. I don't know. I don't know what that would be like. Did you see anyone suspicious? Not really. Just the normal types. A goblin was arguing with a human by the temple. Just some mild shouting about some business thing. Otherwise, pretty dead around noon here, usually. Anything else you noticed? How about the bird? The goblin chimes in. Chimes? Chime. Reflections of your esoteric inside. Yeah, sure. I did see Mr. Drummer. He's the owner of the tea shop. Former tea shop. Usually the tea shop opens in the afternoon on work days, so it's not weird to see him walking around all day. Chatty fellow, buys a lot of newspapers. Where was he going? Don't know. So I'm leaving the tea shop right before noon. Right before noon? Yeah. Right before the massive explosion occurred? Kid licks his tongue. Oh, when you put it like that. Look, I don't know where Mr. Drummer is or where he went. Just saw him rushing down the stairs. Guess he headed for Water Lane like everyone does. Did anyone else enter or leave the tea shop? Oh, just Mr. Drummer, he says, confidence in his voice. It was a boring day, so I pretty much just people watched all morning. Mr. Drummer was the only one I saw leaving the tea shop all day, well, until the explosion. So that could imply the elf was there from before that day. Or before the kiosk opened, at least. Did you see him enter? He stops and thinks. Actually, no. I never saw him enter that morning, so I guess he must have slept there or entered before dawn. And no one else entered all morning. Not a soul. Usually, not too many people there in the morning. Or forenoon, really. Forenoon. That's a good word. I like that. People should say that more often. Feels very Norvikian. Yeah? I saw it in that Asgal newspaper once. They like using dwarfish words like that. Though my brother doesn't want me reading those copper papers. Well, let's say, don't read that slop. Read city-approved articles only. We're not going to talk about the content or the fancy words, just city-approved. The kid nods along. Anyway, about the tea shop owner. Yeah? The drummer act strange when he left? Just in a hurry, maybe. Saw him shuffle towards the stairs to Circle Square, probably head down to Water Lane. Why Water Lane? It's the only place to go? Either that or the Goblin Garden or the city below? I don't think Mr. Drummer is a city below type of bird. But he could have been visiting Visken. Are you sure you saw him? Absolutely. No doubt. He trails off muttering to himself. He went downstairs to Pillar Crossing, that's all I saw. Been going over it in my head. Pretty, shocking stuff. He's strong, he should take pride in that. Will you tell me about the owner of the tea shop? Mr. Drummer's a customer. Seems nice enough for a bird folk. I've heard he hangs out at the Sphinx a lot. He's got a lot of connections with all sorts of folk. All sorts of folk? Politically. Asgul's use the tea shop a lot. I've got some buddies involved in that scene. That's all about the tea shop. Alright. About the owner of this kiosk. Oh, my boss. Thalassos? He's a pretty nice merman. What do you want to know? Merman, a male merfolk, not to be confused with a mermaid. Your boss is a merman? Yeah. He's in the river a lot, likes fishing. What does he do around here? He stocks the stall, usually, really early in the morning. Beyond that, I think he just does other stuff. He owns a bunch of properties around the city. He's usually pretty busy. Can I speak with him? I guess he's not very talkative, but he usually fishes behind the kiosk in the afternoons. I think that's his only break. That's his only break from work, I think. But don't tell him I told you. What does he pay you? I get about £5 an hour. That's a really good salary for someone my age. That's a decent salary. Good work, kid. Thanks, my brother taught me to negotiate. Your brother is wise. Trust in him. Sure, I will, sure. He's confused. That's fair. I've got some other things I want to ask. Right. Do you know a Frank, son of Frank? No, not really. He looks nervous. It's probably because he has nothing to tell you and feels bad about it. The kid likes money. Give him some and he'll sing. I'll convince him to tell me through the power of social manipulation. Nat 20, huh? Future Patriarch added proficiency is said there. Oh, because we're speaking with... I forgot, because we're speaking with a man. The power of manipulation flows through you. It's an esoteric effort, really, or effect, really, because you know exactly what to tell this young lad. If there's anything else you remember, the city needs to know, kid. Glaring. Okay, maybe. Oh, there was one more thing. He's dragging us out. Asshole. I saw some dude with a big yellow backpack. That was early in the morning, but he stood out like a sore thumb. Plus he bought a Freestrider magazine. A Freestrider magazine? Yeah, one of those open up the portazines. Bunch of bullcrap. Kid thinks about it. The fellow wasn't Earthfolk. Fancy clothes, covered in dirt. My guess would be a Reetsian merchant. Feels like he was trying to hold a low profile. Why would you guess that? He was tan in March. Even the hardiest farm guilders won't look that dark until Riverrun. Looks like he was trying to hold a low profile. Did you get his name? I asked since he was so out of place. He gave me a fake name and a thumbs up. The kid shakes his head. Ridiculous. Ask him, what was the fake name? Oh shit. Frank, son of Frank. Guy was fucking with me. Interesting. Harsh word for a child. Did you see where he went? Yeah, down. He said an important meeting below, whatever that means. What do he look like? I don't know, curly black hair, short beard, be firm, this is important. Just stare at him. The kid thinks about it. The fellow wasn't earthfolk. Fancy clothes covered in dirt. Okay, we've done that. Did he try to sell you anything? No, he was very polite, but he didn't stay long. Felt like he was trying to hold a low profile. What was the fake name? Frank, son of Frank. He was fucking with you. Interesting. Harsh words for a child. Thank you for the information, citizen. No problem. Citizen? We're not going to buy anything because we got all the information we already needed. Hold up. Yes? Never mind. That was very suspicious. Don't do that to people. Wait a second.
Huh?
Hey, it's you again. He's happy to see you. Oh, I'm leaving again. Oh, I got a hit point, but that's because the time advanced. Wait, so does that mean if I go over here, his boss should be over here? Fishing behind the thing? Behind the kiosk? Do you like to fish behind the kiosk? Where? I have no idea. We're in the afternoon, so... Oh, maybe it's along... Oh, is that our devil friend? That is a mega seagull. Okay. Well, this is where we're going to end the episode for today. We achieved a bucket hat. And that was worth it. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.